Good morning, YouTube. It's Sunday. Don't know what the date is. Don't really care. But we just left Pecks Corner shelter a little bit ago. It's a nice shelter. But it's pretty far off the trail. And the spring for it is way down. So just know that. You don't have much choice. But a lot of these shelters are pretty far off. But today, at the end of today, we will be within spitting distance of the northern end of the park. So tomorrow night, we should be at Standing Bear. At least that's the goal. Because the weather is supposed to get really cold Monday night. So hopefully we'll be in the bunkhouse. And then in Hot Springs a couple days later for maybe a zero, at least a Nero. So we'll see. Going into Gatlinburg set us back a little bit, but you know, I don't know why I worry about that. Not on any kind of schedule. Making good miles. So we'll be in Irwin before we know it. Then Damascus after that. So, alright, folks. I will catch up with you a little later down the trail. Alright, guys. Back here. Here's what the trail's been like all day. Look at it. It's just nothing but slushy mess. So, I mean, it's just like walking in ice water. So my feet are cold. We have just had some hellacious uphills, but you can't walk through this stuff without just slipping and sliding the whole way. So today's been a tough day. I'm not saying that morale's low, but today's been tough. So. Good news is we are out of the Smokies tomorrow, and down, not so high in elevation. So we actually should start descending a little bit today, and then tomorrow we'll finish it up. Go through Davenport Gap, which is the northern edge of the Smokies, of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park anyways. And then we'll push on to Standing Bear Hostel, where we're going to spend the night. So I've been there before. About 2 weeks before I started my through hike, we were passing through that area on I-40. So my wife, my daughter, and I, we stopped and just kind of checked it all out. So that's neat. They were nice. I mean, it's no 5-star hotel, but I'm hoping, it'll be warm and dry for the night, because we got a cold front coming in tomorrow night. Then after that, it's the push to get to Hot Springs. So, and I'm at a zero in Hot Springs. The only way I wouldn't is if somehow we get in there on a Nero first thing in the morning. Then I would just take that day and that night, and maybe a little bit the next day. So, but So a lot to look forward to. And some milestones this week. I think I've commented on them before. We've gone over 200 miles on the trail. We've gone over the highest elevation on the trail. And now tomorrow we'll finish the Smokies. So that's a big milestone. The Smokies intimidated me, and rightfully so. The weather we've had has been horrible. So, absolutely horrible. Started out first day with rain, and then the weather turned nice, and it was an okay night till we woke up the next morning to 4 inches of snow and winds, high winds, and then the temperatures dipped down into the low teens with highs of 19 degrees or 20 degrees. So it's kind of thrown quite a bit at us. Rain, snow, ice, slush, wind. Difficult trail conditions. But gonna keep spirits high. Get through the next 2 days. Then I can actually get back into my tent, which I cannot wait for. So I can't wait to sleep in my tent again. All right, out here. Oh goodness, folks. That is beautiful. What an amazing view. Sorry, I'm walking and slipping and sliding all over the place. Hold on a sec. What a beautiful view that is. Alright, out for now. Alright, we're approaching our shelter for the evening. And of course, there's a hellacious climb. Every one of the shelters we've stayed at has had just a brutal climb right before it. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. My mind says they did. But anyways, so I'm happy. This is the last shelter in the Smokies that I gotta stay at. So I'm pretty happy about that. The shelters, my shelter stays have been a mixed bag. So the first night we stayed in the shelter was fantastic. So second night, it was jam-packed. We were in there, packed in there like sardines. Then the third night, we were in there with a bunch of college kids. And I was on the bottom bunk, and one of the college kids spilled their water all up on top. So, and mind you, it's 18 degrees. And so it spills all over my quilt. Of course, it freezes instantly. So my quilt's an icicle. So that was one of the reasons we went into, or I needed to get into Gatlinburg, was to dry my quilt out. So, and then last night, either the roof was leaking from the rain or it was from condensation. And so my bag got soaked again. So I'm just not having good luck. I gotta get that figured out if I stay in shelters again. But hopefully I'm not going to be doing that for a while. So, but at least it's most of the snow's melted. Oh, and one other. I'm not trying to be negative. So I'm in a great mood. I'm in great spirits. But it's just been a tough day. So, walking through ice water all day, my feet got really cold. So halfway through the day, I put on a different pair of socks, but I didn't have any dry toe socks because I've been wearing the Injinji toe socks. So I figured, it'll be all right. I hiked most of my pre-hikes without those socks. So, needless to say, my left foot is just shredded. So I'm hoping it's not too bad, but I got a feeling it's going to be. So, but, we'll get all those taped up, cleaned up tonight. then back in toe socks, and I will not make that mistake again. So a lot of it's got to do with the moisture, the water, and a lot of it's got to do with I have horrible feet. But all right, well, as you can see, it's very rocky. I'm gonna let you go. I know I haven't been doing too many wrap-ups at shelters. It's just because there's been other people there, and I don't like to video when there's other people around. So, unless I know them. So sorry about that, but that's probably not going to change. So I think it's just, in my opinion, it's rude to film somebody without their permission. So, all right, folks, out here.